now, our feature presentation.
What you are about to hear may be offensive to some portions of our listening audience. If you are easily offended by references to normal human bodily, social, and cultural functions, please exercise your right to control yourself and stop listening now. That is, tune out, turn off, on, or up, if you're into this sort of thing. And now, for our feature.
Understanding your radio.
That'll be on Facebook.
The
I don't know where that
controls
is.
are simple to operate.
Phone
the
number?
most
Yeah.
important being the channel selector. The radio should be equipped.
With your favorite radio station, Big Mama Radio, you are waking up right now with that Rise and Grind Morning Show. Yeah. Oh, man. What is going on today?
Feel free to make it as loud as you want.
It's always great when you come to the Williamson Brothers Studios inside the Cody house. And I open the door and they're like, oh, we have a show today.
Yeah. Hi, who are you?
You'll be able to see it if you log in right now to the Joshua Tree stream and you just look at Sean today. This is what it looks like before anybody ever sees him. So now everyone is seeing him before anybody ever really sees him. Just so you know. Today is Did You Fart Day.
Not yet, but thanks.
Probably.
National Shower with a Friend Day.
What?
Yeah, you're supposed to shower with a friend today. And National Weather Person's Day. So there you go. The Stunning Dunning. Got to give a little shout out to him.
I like it.
British actress Ez McCreed-Miles from the Prime series Hannah turns 25 today. Darren Criss from Glee is 38. Cristiano Ronaldo scores his 40th birthday today. My kid doesn't even like soccer, but is obsessed with Messi and Ronaldo.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, why do you want a Messi? You don't even watch soccer. You play hockey.
I guess it must be a thing. They're cool.
And what's crazy with Finn and hockey now, he's like, it's hockey today? He's like, all right, cool.
Really? There's no but about it?
No. Cool, he's in. Let's roll. Let's play some hockey.
Wow.
And
That's good.
and what's crazy, he's learning. So instead of just going out there and I'm going to get into the day, but I'm just telling you a little bit about him. I like sharing my son's stories.
Yeah.
He goes out there to play hockey, and he starts learning from the other guys, like what they put on their sticks, what kind of sticks. And one of the players was like, oh, that's that's like a practice stick you have.
Oh, nice.
Uh-oh.
That'll cost
Did
you.
that, like...
Oh, it already did. It already did. So, but you know me.
Why'd you get me this crap, Dad?
But you know, for the record,
I play with the real deal, bro.
it wasn't even that. What it really was, and I have, when my son likes to get very micro obsessed with something, like he wants to do it, and then he don't want to do it. So I was tiptoeing
You're
into hockey.
anticipating.
I was tiptoeing into hockey. You know, like my buddy had a couple of things. We bought a couple of things. We bought new skates.
Yeah.
And then when we got to our third pair of skates, his second pair of hockey skates,
In 1 month.
in 6 months, basically. He started skating in July. I should share that video, the difference between what he is now and where he was then. And I realized that we're in to win. Like, he's into it. Like,
Yeah,
and then he
6
comes
months.
back. He's like, I need these. I need this cream or whatever, or this stick for my stick, so that it works better on the ice. And I'm gonna need those things to protect the blades of my skates. And so he's into it. I used to have to wrestle this kid to get him to wear the elbow pads. Now he's just like, let's suit up like Terminator.
Oh, my goodness.
He's all in. I'm very excited. It makes me
Congratulations.
It's
right.
like you officially have a hockey player.
Makes
Right.
it a lot more fun when they're
Like
in.
that's
Right,
it.
right. When they're not fighting to get off the ice, right. So, and I would tell any parent that's going to go out there, and shout out to Rich D'Antona and the Florida Warriors and Razor Edge Hockey and Coach Gus and all those guys. What I would tell anybody, if you're going to put your kid into hockey, is you got to man or woman up as a parent for that first 3 months.
Yeah.
Because, A, they're not going to enjoy it because they're not going to be great at it. But kids are resilient and can learn to skate in 15 minutes. They just don't know it yet. And confidence is, I always look back. when I started playing football, and I'm totally sidetracked from the story. I'm getting into the Trump thing here in 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute to get into this.
It's not like you squirreled off at all. I'm not sensing it.
Right. It's okay.
Yeah.
When I played football, one of the things that never got told to me, and I wish it got told to me, is that you guys are protected. You have all these pads on.
Yeah.
Go at it. Go do it. You're not going to get hurt. Now, don't go out there and be stupid, but just go do it, right?
Yeah.
But you get so worried about what it's going to feel like to get smashed. And
yeah, you automatically.
Right.
It's almost like shooting a gun. You already anticipate it. You're already like, I'm pulling.
And I think there's a little bit of that with Finn and hockey. So I just finally told him, I was like, bro, you're fully protected, right? Like, do whatever you want. Boy, he was out there. He was during the game last Saturday. He actually got in and got the puck a couple of times. This is where before he's skating in the game, now he's understanding, well, if I want to play the game, I got to get in the game. Yeah. And I'm loving it because I'll be like, get in it, Finn! I always say, do you hear me? He's like, sort of, Dad, but not a lot. It's really hard. I was like, cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and stretch it out and give you the news and the headlines today. It can't be any worse than me listening to a DJ this morning on my way. I like to listen to other people. Yeah. On a news station, right? And this cat is talking about alarm system songs that you would play if somebody was breaking into your house. And I'm like, bro, you're on a news station. I got 15 minutes of driving. For the past 30 minutes, I've heard nothing but about alarms. Shut up. Tell me what's going on in the world.
That's what's on the floor.
I think you almost right. What do you play? Right. I'm not getting into that stupid ass subject. The problem is this, like, and everyone even here, like we have a little bit of different listen base. These people are catching us on X or YouTube or Facebook or on the Joshua Tree stream. Either way, they're finding us and listening to us. We have a 30% of our listenership is probably via car drivers.
Yeah.
And FM transmitted radio, it's 80%. Mm-hmm. The numbers are weird. Like, it's completely different.
Right.
All right, here's what you need to know today. First and foremost, I just want to know if how you feel about this. Donald Trump outlined a new plan for the Middle East yesterday, with the United States taking over the war-torn Gaza Strip while its Palestinian population has moved to neighboring countries. It's the latest evolution in his plan to rebuilding a territory devastated by Israeli bombardment. His words were, so fear in Palestine population, but Trump said it was time for a new way of thinking and promised to build the Riviera of the Middle East. The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do the job with it, too. He said it in press conference alongside Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, level the site, and get rid of the destroyed buildings.
Really?
Look, I was looking. I got to be honest. I was looking at some property over here, and I was wondering if you are going to keep it or you're just going to let it be bomb-ridden.
Right.
Because I'd like to buy it. Mm-hmm. We're going to buy it. We're going to buy it all.
Make it beautiful.
We're going to make it great again. It's going to be great. It's going to. We're going to put an American flag. It's going to be a part of America.
Right.
Like the Virgin Islands, like Panama soon. We're taking Panama.
And
Panama,
our 51st state.
And Canada.
Our cherished.
Oh, Canada. Oh, Justin thinks he matters. He doesn't.
No.
So there you go.
It was an interesting interview. And the reporters, you could feel that they were like, it was almost like the first time that they've been in that room in the past, with someone so like important, with something that was happening that's important, that they could actually ask questions. They were like,
You know what I appreciate about President Donald Trump, and I don't know if anybody else, this has nothing to do with politics. This has everything to do with, I'm not the youngest guy on the planet, so I'm doing everything exactly like it needs to be done. I've got no time to just waste time. I got 4 years. That's all I got. I got to make America perfect in 4 years so I can give it to JD.
Right.
And I like it because he doesn't, every meeting has to mean something.
Yes.
Like there is no maybe let's meet and talk about what we can do.
He's like on the way to another meeting, meeting with someone else.
Right.
That's
come on over here. I'm going to tell you how I'm going to buy Gaza.
Yeah.
and then you get out of here because I'm gonna go over to Canada and say I'm gonna take that and make it America.
Right.
Canadians will be so pissed. You hear they're booing the American national anthem at hockey games.
Are they?
Absolutely, they're pissed about the tariffs. Like they were pissed, so they played the national anthem at Canada has national hockey leagues, teams. So they play both anthems at those games, right? I think they might play both anthems at all games because there's so many Canadians that play hockey, and the Canadians booed the U.S. national anthem because of the tariffs.
They better not FAFO.
Right. Pretty soon your anthem will be our anthem.
You don't realize that disrespect's getting you in the wrong boat?
Right. So there you go.
Just,
I want to talk about something that is massively crazy, but about 100,000 eggs worth $40,000 stolen from a trailer in Pennsylvania. Now, we've got a bird flu. 100,000 eggs stolen. If you Google eggs right now, like I'll do it. I'm going to do it.
They're stolen everywhere.
They're stolen everywhere.
What do you mean they're stolen everywhere?
I got an article right here about over 100,000 stole from a grocery store.
Is it PETA?
Got one from 100,000 stolen off the back of a truck. I mean, everybody.
Is it PETA? Don't they hate
100,000 eggs were stolen from a trailer. A video. There you go. Also.
Wrong monitor.
You guys were in a really
Waffle
weird.
House has got a surcharge now on any egg. I went to Walmart. There were no eggs.
Yeah, that's what my mom said.
I don't know. This is this just became the situation of America. Like now America needs eggs. Like we eat eggs. Like I love eggs. I can't have my blueberry bread in the morning if the eggs don't come back.
Right.
And it is crazy, the egg situation right now. But here's what's happening is people who have these chickens, my neighbor and other people, they got gold in their hands.
Yeah.
Gold in their hands. They could be slinging eggs to their neighbor. Now when you used to have extra
Start
eggs at the
packing
end,
them,
bro, you can sling them to your neighbors all day. Call your neighbors. Run around the corner. Every person who has a chicken coop right now, if you hear my voice, go ahead right now and take a note and drive around and say, hey, I'm selling
Just put
eggs.
a sign in the front. In
$10
the corner.
a dozen.
We're all in it. Yeah, we'll buy it.
Right. We're going to buy them.
I'll even bring my own container.
Right.
Okay, save your containers. We're coming to pick up bags. I don't know. Maybe this is a new thing, and it's funny because I'm not funny.
This has happened before.
This is the way I look at it too. They were mocking the egg thing, like, oh, you think you're gonna get cheaper eggs during Trump, and all of a sudden the eggs are disappearing. That's interesting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's interesting.
Who steals a truck full of eggs?
PETA.
Somebody that's got a high demand for blueberry bread.
Yeah, someone that needs to make a lot of
what are
scrambled
you
eggs.
doing with a truckload? All of a sudden, your store down the street has has eggs and nobody else does. Let me tell you, bro, you're busted.
Suspicious.
What are you doing with a truckload of eggs?
You sell them on
We're gonna
Marketplace.
be in there with some egg pitchers. Checking it out.
If they don't bust that person, inside job.
Yeah,
Have you seen my
exactly.
A government job. If they don't bust that, then come on.
Yeah.
I got a couple dozen in the fridge right now for the right price. I'm just
do.
saying.
Let me give you this story, by the way. Thieves poached about 100,000 eggs from the back of a distribution trailer. Authorities in Pennsylvania said the theft occurred around 8:40 p.m. Saturday at Pete and Jerry's Organics LLC, Greencastle. Police said in a report the eggs are worth about $40,000. State police did not have additional details Tuesday and said the incident was under investigation. Pete and Jerry's is aware of the recent incident in Franklin County, Pennsylvania, and we are actively working with local law enforcement to investigate. The egg supplier said in a statement, we take this matter seriously and are committed to resolving it as quickly as possible. Due to the ongoing investigation, we cannot comment any further into this matter. The theft comes as the price of eggs are on the rise. In the last year, the average price of a dozen eggs in the United States jumped 50%. The increase appears to have accelerated since President Donald Trump was elected in November, according to data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Economics and market analysts have said the bird flu is driving the price bump, as well as the typical increased consumer demand during the holiday season.
Okay.
The demand.
It's
Bro,
the same demand we have every year. Get over it.
I don't eat eggs like they're saying, like all this. Oh no, man, it's the holidays. I need 75,000 eggs. I don't go through any more eggs anywhere else. It's funny the egg prices are going up moments before
go up a
Easter as
little
we're
bit.
creeping up.
You go up a little bit because there's people
remember-
that bake. And then you know,
Right.
you gotta make
But
cookies. You gotta make Christmas
chicken-
cookies.
Ain't nobody bitching about chicken wings that are peaked right now as we speak. Put a restaurant owner on the phone right now. 239-653-7625. Call me right now and tell me, because I'm telling you, the price of chicken wings accelerate during the football season and the week of the Super Bowl. The most expensive chicken wing you ever buy in your life. By the way, to the consumer as well. There'll be $4 a dozen. They'll be $4 a pound when you go look at them this week. Like you go this week, $4 a pound. $4 a pound.
I remember when chicken wing was kind of like leftover food for us. Like it used to be like 99 cents for a thing.
Absolutely, but not anymore.
Not anymore. Everybody made it popular. Now chicken wings are the filet mignon of the chicken. I don't know.
By the way, get this story because I'm going to tell it and we're going to show the video. Sean? Yeah. I'll need that back in a minute, but listen to this. Marcus Jordan, the 34-year-old son of Michael Jordan, was arrested in Florida on charges including DUI, driving under the influence, cocaine possession, and resisting arrest. The incident occurred on Monday night when Marcus was found with his blue Lamborghini SUV truck on railroad tracks after allegedly fleeing a traffic stop initiated by the Seminole County Sheriff's Office.
Oh.
According to a report, officers noted that the vehicle's headlights on the tracks and approached Marcus, who claimed that he had made a wrong turn and needed help moving the car. The vehicle was partially buried in dirt and rocks and visible damage to the front and rear bumper. A train was reportedly about 10 minutes away from the area at the time. Officers observed Marcus had slurred speech, bloodshot eyes, and smelled of booze. He admitted having some drinks after visiting venues in Winter Park and Castleberry. During a field sobriety test, he showed signs of impairment, leading to arrest for DUI. A search of his person revealed a clear plastic baggie containing a white, powdery substance, which later tested positive for cocaine. Marcus was uncooperating during the arrest, pulling away from officers, refusing to enter the patrol vehicle, and sticking his leg out to prevent the door from closing. He was booked into the Orange County Jail, and no additional details have been provided about the passenger in the vehicle.
Seminole County. I mean, that's where the Seminole, obviously, because you know all those people are. You don't play with that law enforcement. You just don't. They will stop you. Like, they don't want people risk. You know, it's like a small Indian town around there. They don't want you being reckless all over the place.
Going out there is gold plated. That is over $1,000. Mr. Beast has tried it. What did he say?
Oh, like a gold plated chicken wing.
All right.
That's a lot of money for a piece of chicken wing.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's so stupid. Video shows New Mexico murder suspect getting attacked by victim's family in court. Courtroom video shows the moment a New Mexico murder suspect was attacked during a hearing by his alleged victim's uncle and stepfather on Monday. Albuquerque police, Alexander Ortiz, 21, arrested last February in connection with the fatal shooting of his ex-girlfriend, said in the news. Ortiz was charged with first-degree murder, which he pled not guilty to in March. Ortiz was in the courtroom in the Bernalillo County Courthouse in Burque. By the way, I used to live out there.
Really?
On Friday morning for a plea hearing when he was attacked. In the video, a man jumps over the courtroom boundary. Let's play that beautiful bean footage, shall we? Go ahead, Sean. Play this.
Is there audio on it?
When a man got up from his seat in the courtroom, jumped a partition, and tackled the defendant right in front of the judge. The brazen attack caught by courtroom cameras. The defendant, Alexander Socorro Ortiz, is accused of fatally shooting his 23-year-old ex-girlfriend, Aliana Farfan, last January and has pleaded not guilty. The men who attacked him in court, now identified by authorities as Farfan.
She looks like a
His
baby.
uncle,
What you
Carlos
doing?
Lucero, and her stepfather,
Somebody killed
Yasasi,
one of your
who
family
also
members.
joined
Oh,
the
look
brawl.
at the
The two
uncle.
men can be seen throwing punches in the
charges.
pile-up
They
that,
got
according
their
to
own
criminal
charges they gotta
complaints,
worry about.
includes the
Yeah, you
defendant
don't
and his
mess with that
father,
family.
who also joined the
They don't
fight from the
care.
gallery.
They
A
already
court
got
officer who tried to break it up was
They
battered
look
during
like
Hey,
the
regulars.
Bob,
brawl.
roll back just
The
a little
incident
bit. Roll back
finally
just a little
ended
bit. They show his ass whoop?
before being it up.
Looks like it looks like
Includes the defendant and his father.
That family in play.
The two men can be seen throwing
That family in play. You.
Yasasi, who also
The wrong.
joined the
right now. Yeah. Carlos Lucero.
Are those the two guys that got arrested?
Yeah.
The family members?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
This
regulars.
one here, he's
They're
settled some
right.
scores already.
Yeah.
And
You
this
know, I
one's
would have
satisfied.
mentioned.
I
with
feel
his
like
work.
he lost the first punch.
Yeah.
He may have won the fight. He may have won the battle, but he may have won the war. But I think he lost the battle.
Yeah, he got.
Look at Pete. Look at Pete though. Pete's like, yeah, I whooped his ass.
Yeah. He's like, yeah. What's up?
I feel like Pete's the dad. Mm-hmm. And the uncle is Carlos, that he only calls when he needs to go whoop somebody's ass in court.
Brawl.
Yeah.
The two men can be seen throwing punches in the pileup that, according to criminal complaints, includes the defendant and his father, who also joined the fight from the gallery. A court officer who tried to break it up was battered during the brawl. The incident finally ended when a corrections officer pulled out his taser and armed deputies rushed in to detain the attackers. Both Lucero and Musasi arrested and charged with assault on a jail and battery of a peace officer.
How common is it to have attacks or threats like this in a courtroom?
Attacks like this, these emotional
Cops can't even be mad. They're actually probably stoked
launching
about
himself
it.
over a
That's
Nevada
another
judge's
one. Have you
bench
seen
and
this one?
attacking her before being subdued
The
by
guy
a
goes
law
after the
clerk
judge?
and court marshals. The judge escaping
Right.
with
He
minor
went right
injuries,
after
but the
the judge.
violent scene
Like
leaving a
Superman.
court marshal
He's
with a
all
head
right.
injury.
And
And just
he
last
got,
April,
like,
this brawl in a main courtroom caught on camera. It started moments
And they
after a
should, you know
convicted
what?
murderer was
I'm
being
sorry.
Now, you worked in a
sentenced, and his
courtroom,
brother of the
didn't you?
victim
You ever
leapt
see any
across the
fights?
courtroom in a
Really?
rage.
Yes.
These
Like brawls
shocking
like this?
attacks in the halls of justice
Like
raising
people going after
questions about courthouse security.
the defendant?
I've seen it. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I have.
It must be a regular thing.
Every now and then you get passionate. Like, they get super passionate about whatever.
Let me ask you a question.
And I wasn't on any, like,
I can just go
like,
downtown and go into a courtroom and watch, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You
Yeah.
go in there, you can sit in any little pew like you go to church. You just sit there and watch. You get a docket list, and then you figure out who's where, and see the types of different things that they're going to be hearing. Yeah.
Hmm.
The only ones that they kick you out of, if there's like a sexual abuse towards a child or whatever, things like that, those are a closed courtroom. I think even like juveniles open for the most part, because I remember seeing people in there that weren't supposed to be in there. But I don't know. Sometimes they'll come out and kick you out because they're minors,
Curious. But there you go. I know one thing. If you kill my daughter, bro, you won't make it. You won't make it to. You're not gonna make it to court, bro. Not
No.
even if you got arrested,
Yeah.
you're not gonna make it to court.
And literally, like, the wall that's between you and like where the
I might
defense sits
come-
and the people is like a kiddie wall, like at a daycare. It like goes like by your knee, Like
I
just
might
walk
co-
right over
I
it.
might
What
come
started
see
as a
you.
routine
I might
hearing
just get arrested
in
to see
Albuquerque
you.
quickly
Like, hey, I'm gonna go
erupted
do a
into
crime real quick.
chaos
Wow,
when a man
yeah,
got
I'm
up
gonna
from
do
a
a crime.
seat in the courtroom, jumped a partition,
Where's he
and
at?
tackled the
Lee County
defendant
Jail?
right in front of the judge.
Really?
The
Okay.
brazen attack-
Going in.
I'm gonna be so convenient. I'm gonna do it right
Going
outside.
in. Right outside. What would you do? Listen. All right. So this takes us to another thing. So your loved one is
Can you just turn yourself in for just random things, like just whatever?
no.
They
That
won't-
you have to have evidence.
Okay, they won't
You
book
can't
you.
just go in there and be like, I stole $100 from a friend.
Right.
They would be like, give it back. Get out.
Or get on a payment plan. Leave
I
us
don't know,
alone.
maybe, but I doubt it. But what would you do? The guarantee you got arrested and not a ticket, and something that you could get off because you don't want to. You might get a felony because you're going there to kill somebody anyway, so you're going to prison forever.
Right.
I guess you're going there to kill that person. I guess you're going to jail anyway.
So what kind of crime would you commit?
Yeah, I am now. I wasn't before.
Yeah, I'm over here working on trying to get sound. You got me.
Sorry. You got sound now?
Yeah, it's that kind of morning. It's all good.
And her stepfather.
There you go. There you go. All right.
Now we gotta go.
Now we're good. Sorry, buddy.
Let's rock and roll. I don't know what kind of crime.
Right.
I would have to be something good
I'm
that I want
getting
to
pulled
enjoy.
over for speeding with a gun on my dashboard.
Okay. Do you want to go to jail or you want?
Yeah, I gotta go to jail.
You want to make the news? What do you
I
want
got to go to jail.
Okay.
I'm gonna get pulled over. They're gonna be like, "Oh, what's that gun? Oh, you didn't. You don't. You're just gonna have it open? Yeah. Brandishing a weapon that would guarantee you to go to jail. Now, you don't want to have it in your hand. They'll shoot you and kill you.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What about? I mean, I'm gonna go to jail anyway. So
No, way
I'm
better.
gonna break into things that I want to do.
I got one. You're gonna go into Walmart.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to the baby formula aisle. You're gonna take 2 cans. You're just gonna walk out.
Baby formula.
2 cans. You got to be more than that.
No, they're gonna
that's
arrest
40
you.
That's $40.
You got to self-check. Oh, that's
That's
some-
50
They're going to
bucks,
arrest
yeah.
you.
Shit, huh?
They're gonna. It doesn't matter. They're gonna arrest you anyway.
Yeah.
They arrest every shoplifter at Walmart. They don't give you a ticket. The cops don't give you a ticket. Be like, see you later. No, they give you.
No.
They take you to jail.
Yeah. You can.
Petty
do.
theft.
You do. I mean,
I like that one, and that one's just I could get off of that eventually, but but only if I can get away with doing what I needed to do. NFL fans call for a Super Bowl boycott over Black National Anthem. NFL fans are calling for the Super Bowl boycott after it was revealed that the Black National Anthem will be performed ahead of this weekend's big game in New Orleans.
What is that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Lift Every Voice and Sing is traditionally sung during the pregame festivals at NFL at the end of the season showplace, but has sparked huge controversy in recent years. The league has confirmed that Grammy Award-winning singer Ledesi will be performing the song in front of Donald Trump shortly before John Bastille rendition of the national anthem on Sunday, leading to a huge fan backlash online. Some even suggested that we would not be watching the game because of the Black National Anthem revelation, with one writing as if it needed another reason not to watch the damn game. That's crazy. Who cares?
I don't even know what it is. Is it offensive or is it like a thing? What is it?
I don't know. But I know one thing.
Lift every voice and sing.
Okay, that doesn't sound bad.
It doesn't feel like an issue to me.
No.
Yeah.
Play 12 national anthems. By the way, I'm not watching until the actual national anthem plays.
Yeah.
Because that's where the betting line is.
start.
And I'm going to get into that in a little bit, by the way, the betting line for the game. So
Play God Bless America. Play every patriotic thing you want to. I don't care.
Speaking
why
of
is
the
that
NFL, a lot of people have been talking about the Washington Commanders getting the Washington Redskins name back.
bad? Oh, are you?
And
Are you gonna have to
even
throw
my
out your
dad
outfit?
asked if they were going to make that happen. Well, Josh Harris, the controlling owner of the Washington Commanders, confirmed on Monday that the team will retain its current name. Harris, who acquired the team in 2023 from former owner Dan Snyder, emphasized the name's significance, especially following the team's success under rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels, who led them to an NFC championship game. Harris, a fan of Washington football, said, I think it's now time to I think it's now being embraced by our team, by our culture, by our coaching staff. So we're going with that. Harris had previously assured that the franchise would not revert to its former name, which Snyder had retired in 2020 due to offensive to Native Americans.
Okay. That's interesting. So we can just forget about it.
It's over. They're the Commanders forever.
So here it
Trump
is.
floats sending jailed U.S. citizens to prisons in El Salvador.
Say it again.
Donald Trump said that he'd be happy if foreign countries would be willing to take American criminals and lock them up in their prisons. Trump made the comments while speaking to reports after signing executive orders in the White House. Secretary Rubio announced this week a deal that would allow American citizens potentially who are criminals to be put in a different country. Is that something you're looking to do? Asked a reporter. I didn't know that he announced that yet, but if he did, it's fine. Yes. We have hardened criminals, horrible people. You see them pushing people into subways. The train is coming. Last week, a guy walking around just as somebody waiting for a train coming 40 miles an hour, and he gets pushed into the subway, and that happens all the time. These are sick people, Trump said. He added, if we could get them out of our country and have their other countries that would take them there, it's no different than a prison system, except it would be a lot less expensive, and it would be a great deterrent. Send them to other countries. We could step further. In other words, we're talking about getting the criminals out of our country that come in through other countries illegally, right? The illegal migrants, as I call them. Well, we have people that are just as bad as them in our country. If we could get them out, I'd be very happy.
You know what this is, right?
Yeah. What?
This is that I'm going to tell you exactly what you're doing to me, and I'm going to point it out, and I'm going to say that I'm going to do it to you, and now you're going to freak out about it. Because what's good for the goose is not good for the gander. That happened in Cuba. That's like one of the things they did. They opened the prisons, they opened the mental institutions, said, go to America. And then that's when we've had different times where they kind of floated over.
Oh, well, they're not going to do that.
They done that.
They're not going to say, go to, enjoy. I'm trying to think of a really bad place you wouldn't want to go. So
Mexico prison is pretty brutal. I've seen
if they took them to prison, if they transferred them to another prison, but what Cuba did was take their prisoners and just send them to America.
Yeah, they just did it like
they didn't
their way.
send them to our prisons.
No,
they just sent them to our country.
Right, but what he's kind of hinting at is
we could do that same thing.
We could do that. I mean, we'll do it in the American way, but not like.
I think he's working out a deal with El Salvador to. You want to buy some prisoners?
You want some workers?
If you got life in prison.
Yeah.
Or you're on death row.
Right. Death row is such a joke.
Send them on their way.
Yeah.
Right.
There's people on
You're
death.
going to El Salvador, bro.
What does it matter what country they're in at that
Why
point?
are there people on
I
death
mean, they
row?
can be
I wanna
treated differently.
visit- I
They can
wanna
probably be
visit
treated differently in another
forever.
country, though.
Anybody who got life in prison, should they get visitation too?
No.
No.
I mean, it depends. If you've killed somebody,
What are you getting life in prison for? You're gonna get life in. You
pretty
get
much
life.
killing somebody.
Who
Right.
wants to be a
Unless you're
friend
a
after you
habitual
like?
bank robber, then your family's probably disowned you anyway.
Yeah. Who wants to be like? Oh, I want to go see Charles.
What happens is these people
Charles.
become notorious, and they get online
Nobody.
and they find hookers, and it's
Yep.
horrible.
Right. And then you have like a fan base like the Mansons and like the wackos of the world. No. I
By the
don't know.
way, if Trump
Too
is
long.
assassinated by Iran, he has left instructions to obliterate them.
Really?
Donald Trump issued a warning to Iran and the Middle Eastern national tries to assassinate him. Trump signed an order in the Oval Office yesterday that detailed a maximum pressure campaign as he worked to prevent Iran from getting nuclear weapon. Trump said if he was torn when signing the order, which prompted the question why he was hesitant when Iranian leaders have threatened to assassinate Trump and his allies over the U.S. killings of force leader, some guy. I'm not even gonna try to say his name. If they did that, they would be obliterated. Trump responded, "I have left instructions. If they do that, they get obliterated. They won't be anything left."
Oh well. Don't do it. Don't find out. Like, that's all
I mean,
gotta
it's
say.
genius. I want to write some things.
I
up
wish I had an
tomorrow.
insurance policy like that.
I just love like
Like, you do
if
something to
you
me
F
instead.
with me, I'll turn your entire nation into glass. All of it. I'll just turn it. But crazy thing is, you have to be careful because they are building nuclear weapons right now as we speak. Iran is close to its nuclear program.
They're being
And-
allowed to do a lot of things they shouldn't be doing.
Right.
Way too far into
We're
it.
trying to fix it. We're going to go there. We're going to take it over. By the way, the end racism message in the Super Bowl end zones will not be there this year for the first time since 2021. Maybe the NFL is becoming less woke. I know the Grammys aren't.
Oh, all the speeches were ridiculous. Well, I'm not going to say all. A lot of them were.
People are so...
Like, we got something to prove. Like,
By the way, do you order stuff from Shein or Temu? You're not getting
why?
it.
What happened?
The United States Postal Service announced Tuesday night that it is temporarily suspending accepting packages from China, Hong Kong until further notice. The suspension is effective immediately, the USPS said. Letters and flats that are not included in the suspension, it said. The Postal Service did provide a reason for the suspension or say how long it expects to last. Earlier Tuesday, Beijing announced the world that it would counter President Trump's new 10% tariff on Chinese goods with retaliatory tariffs on its own. China said starting next Monday, it would implement 15% tariffs on coal and liquefied natural gas products, along with a 10% tariff on crude oil, agriculture, machinery, and large engine cars imported from the U.S. Mr. Trump says he plans to speak with Chinese president in the coming days.
All I can say is American boutique, start your marketing because people are going to be looking. It's time to be out there. If you've never marketed before, get your stuff out there so people can buy it.
This is going to affect us a lot, but it's going to affect us in ways that we're not ready for. The Apple iPhone is not made in America.
Nope.
Guys,
Right, go out there
understand
and
that.
Upgrade your phone now.
Right.
Get it done now.
You might not be
Oh,
able to
you're
get
ahead of
it.
the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's too late already.
I mean, understand that you're not getting those packages from the like.
No, but that's different,
No,
though.
no,
There's
no, no,
containers
I'm-
coming. There's containers coming. But
Right.
this is just the first step.
See, China bypasses it because China sends stuff directly like it's coming from my house in China and I'm going to send it to your house, right? So we don't have to pay for American warehouse. Great, you know? So now Trump is saying, no, son, ain't happening. So you want to container ship to America, put it in your warehouse, and then you can ship wherever, however you want.
All right.
But we're cashing in somewhere. That's literally what it is.
All right.
You know?
I have a problem with Timo. Don't worry. I got it.
I got it.
I got it.
I got it. It ain't
I got
coming
it.
from
I got it.
Susie Chang's house anymore.
Buy some warehouse space right now, people.
Yeah.
You're going to need it. You're going to need it.
Start talking to our ports to bring your stuff in.
By the way, Lee County, Florida bans fluoride water, which, by the way, this is the thing I want you to understand. Lee County officials say the decision will only impact Lee County utility customers and is expected to save $80,000 a year.
Really?
So let me put this into real perspective. That means for the past 3,000 years or whatever, or however long they've been doing it. That's a
I'm
long
gonna
time.
say like since the 90s because I remember being
90s.
aware
They
of
put
it. Yeah.
they've been spending $80,000 a year to add fluoride to your water.
And what does I mean? They were saying that it prevents like cavities and stuff like that, but I have a lot of cavities. I don't think that's true.
No, it's
You
bad
ain't
for
drinking
you.
the water either.
Well, yeah, I don't drink.
I
water.
don't drink their water.
No, you're right. I don't.
All right.
Well, I used to in Miami. My parents didn't get it, and we had fluoride in the water at the time.
So
I ain't
I
get no
wonder if the
bottled
taste
water.
of water will change. And you know what I really want to know is why does some soda? I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna get into that. But will it change the taste of the water? We'll find out because I'm a customer. You're a Cave Coral. I'm Lee County Utility.
Yeah.
So this is where I get my water. The 2-year-old that was abducted in Fort Myers
Yes.
found safe. By the way, that I just want to say real quick that Amber Alert came in 2 hours too late. Should have came out right away.
Yeah.
I'm so glad they found the 2-year-old, but the suspect is on the run.
Do we know? Okay, from what I was gathering, just from snooping around, is he's like the bio dad, which has like a ton of restraining orders and stuff that he's not supposed to be around.
He doesn't look like it. Pull his picture up, Sean. You can find it on NBC too.
That's the only
So
part
here's your-
I couldn't
here's your
tell if that was
answer.
if that was her actual dad.
All right, there you go. A 2-year-old girl was safely located after her mother's ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
Abducted her, prompting a multi-agency search in Fort Myers. I was at work, then everybody got the same time, and everybody was like, stop doing what you're doing and just go check. The incident began with an argument at a Fort Myers apartment and ended in the Fort Myers Police Department headquarters. I mean, it was just a horrible situation for anybody to be in. Fort Myers police said that Luis Valentin was fighting with 2-year-old Camila Guzman's mother, De Leon Street. The argument escalated, and Valentine allegedly hit the pregnant mother before taking Camellia and fleeing in his car. Detectives said Camelia's mother believed Valentine took the girl to Cape Coral, prompting Cape Coral police to join into the search. However, Valentine left before Cape Coral police could arrive. Several agencies, including the Fort Myers Police Department, Cape Coral Police Department, the Lee County Sheriff's Office, Carter County Sheriff's Office, and the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, participated in this search. The FDLE posted about the case on X about 3:59 p.m. Eventually, Valentine contacted a family member who took the child from him and drove her to the Fort Myers Police Department headquarters. The FDLE canceled the Amber Alert at 6:30 p.m. on Monday. Catch him and get some justice for what he's done, because it's just disgusting. I mean, people out there just running around and they don't get caught and they get away with it. They did with it. That is not right, and it's just not okay. FMPD said Camellia was okay, and EMS checked her out. However, the manhunt for Valentine continues. He is looking at kidnapping and battery of a pregnant woman charge. Felonies, he'll go to jail. Find his picture and drop it up on the internet, will you?
This guy, what a prize, right?
There's a way better. You're on.
People were saying, "Oh, that's
I would
her
have went
father.
to NBC2. The NBC2's got a mugshot of his ass, like basically.
NBC2 does.
Yeah, NBC-2.com.
At least the baby's safe too right now.
Nah, that's not it. Keep going. Oh no, you're past it. Go up. Oh no, I don't.
Just type in his name and you'll see the.
What is
So
his name?
because he's wanted, so I want to make sure we get a picture up so everybody can see it here on the
What's
judge.
his name again?
Valentin. Valen Tin is his last name. Luis is his first name. Luis Valentin.
Valentin Luis. And you're gonna find a lot. No E at the end. That's Valentine.
Fox 4.
They have the same muggy picture
Yeah,
of
they have
him.
the
Yeah, a lot of them have the same garbage picture. It's not great.
There you go.
It's a little bit
That's the one. Show that one.
Oh, he's got the little gaps between.
He's got a
his
neck
teeth.
tattoo. He got on the one on ABC2. You can see it prominently. He's got that neck tattoo.
That should make him pretty spottable.
So if you see this guy, they're looking for him.
They took a picture of someone holding a cell phone with his picture. That's ridiculous.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We got to take a quick break. We got to get ready for the next hour, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Big Mama on Big Mama Radio. So stand by here on the Joshua Tree stream. It's going to be great.
Let me see. You're listening to the Joshua Tree stream. Let's go. On Florida's favorite radio station, Big Mama Radio. They say Southwest Florida is the lightning capital of the world. So it only makes sense that the firm that knows Southwest Florida the best is Lightning Realty Group. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or rent, Lightning Realty Group is a full-service brokerage. They even offer complete management services for your property. So put them to work for you. Lightning Realty Group, taking Florida real estate by storm. 239-201-2951 or lightningrealtygroup.llc.com. Is your yard looking cluttered with dead branches, overgrown limbs, or trees growing too close for comfort? At Joshua Tree Inc., our team is here to handle all your tree care needs. Whether it's shaping, removal, or improving the health and safety of your landscape, we provide free consultations and estimates to find the perfect solution for you. When you're ready to revitalize your landscape, trust Joshua Tree for top-notch, reliable tree care services. Call 239-888-6817 or visit myjoshuatree.com. Let's make your trees and your landscape look their best. We're here to help.
Cape Coral Towing and Recovery is your #1 source for car towing service, boat transport and towing, truck and commercial vehicle towing, motorcycle towing, commercial equipment towing, and flatbed towing service. There's never a convenient time to break down. But if you do, Cape Coral Towing and Recovery is here. With over 30 years of experience providing emergency towing service and roadside assistance to Cape Coral, Fort Myers, and surrounding areas.
Get full details at capetowing.net or give them a phone call at 239-458-3333. That's 239-458-3333.